It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, did not allow him to come upfield. They'll throw on first down to Jackson, but he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Here's a diving catch right side. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Jackson options out left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-0. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Brissett. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. 36 yards on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Now a dump off here complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And the slot man goes in motion left. A second down throw for Brissett. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Brissett eluding the pressure right. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. They'll go. It's Gibson. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll run with Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. On play action, Brissett steps away. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Brissett. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. John Bates. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has taken the lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Next the score. Commanders 7, Ravens 3. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Flush to his right. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Lamar changing the look.
3rd and 4.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Big strides, look at him go. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Touchdown, Washington.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out in the field charged up and ready to go.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Commanders 14, Ravens 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. James Prochet as the 1st half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal, so that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half, but when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach?
What?
I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And McLaurin in the motion man right. Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On second down, a run with Gibson. And down he'll go at the 25. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on 2nd and long, but now you still have to deal with 3rd and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, that maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This is taken at the 15. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Oh, this is a great play right here by a very versatile linebacker. It's a zone defense, so he's responsible for one area of the field. And Brandon, I don't think the quarterback ever saw it. Or if he did, he saw him too late because he snuck into a great position there to pick that one off.
On the bootleg, it's Brissett. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Patrick Queen leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt, you can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Brissett. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Jackson. That is caught with Rashad Bateman. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now an option play on 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On the option right is Jackson. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. And they're going to speed things up here. Now it's Jackson. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, really not much secret there. Third and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because third and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball is released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
At the Ravens 17-yard line.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Gibson.
And now here in this situation, a field goal, we'll still have it only up by 1 score, so I would think about going for it. Even if you don't get in, you put your defense in a really nice spot, making the offense go the long way to try and score.
They'll try to run with Gibson, and he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. Here's 1st down. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Jackson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Back
back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Down the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington is going to win the football game. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And right side, they're going to go option here. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. Brissett. That is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Here's 2nd down. One last shot for Jackson. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Jets.
Joey Slye, kickoff for the Commanders.
Joey Slye, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. Into space at the 45. And all the way up to the 46. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Cook again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 11. 42 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Sorry.
And the Commanders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
First down, Brissett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Brissett now. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
After to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, Brissett. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Brissett. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And they're going to motion Dotson to the left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll throw again. Brissett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Down the sideline he goes. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this will be caught at the 30.
Sauce who?
Huge play there for Washington. 53 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Play action now. Brissett. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
On 2nd down, Brissett again. And his throw here is incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Brissett again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Sly able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
On second down, it's Cook again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 6 DBs on the field for Washington on third down.
Inside. Hey, check 26. Over 50.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. To throw is Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now on first down. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, 88.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Rodgers now to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Play fake, Brissett. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Brissett. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for Washington. 45 yards. A first down throw for Brissett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle to block as the defense just did there?
Sure. Brissett throw complete there to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Out of the gun, Brissett. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now they got to get to the line quickly. A give up the middle to Gibson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Forced out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Sly able to put this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Steps away to his left. And this one is incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working sometimes, you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On third down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On first down, right back to Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And quickly they get to the line. They'll go again with Gibson. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. To throw is Brissett. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Brissett to throw for it on 4th. And he finds McLaurin. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Throwing, Brissett. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Into the air once more, it's Brissett. Out left to Dotson. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Brissett on first down. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. One more time with Gibson. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third. And it's caught on the deflection. And this is going to be a touchdown.
Gibson. Touchdown, Washington.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Commanders 14, Jets 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they were defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Good clean play. No flags coming. Officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Here's Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's good for the Jets.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Dalvin Cook now catches on back-to-back plays.
Y'all just play with the better teams and still trash. Do you know that? Y'all play with the best teams on the game and still lose.
And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This taken in at the goal line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
The way with the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Being chased out left. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. 36 yards on the play.
Sorry, fuck.
For a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Gibson here running out of the gun. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Now Brissett on 4th down. Able to connect with Dotson. He's got the first down and more than that. Touchdown.
Quit, bum-ass nigga.
Jahan Dotson, 29 yards. And the Commanders have opened up.
Your Uncle Sylvester raped you when you was a Jet. Fuck, nigga.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in onside kicks.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging it. And that's caught inside the 35. So how about this for a change in field position. From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. First down, Brissett. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Throwing on second and long. Brissett. Touchdown! Antonio Gibson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. In the command.